Screen Radar presents FilmDorks. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Yo.
Awesome. Yeah, you can't complain. It's October. It's Halloween. Nobody can wait. We can't tell Halloween where we can all do fucking nothing.
Yeah, it's going to be super cool. We get to watch
watching, lots of movies and eating candy on my couch.
Maybe some of the ones we're going to talk about even.
Yeah. I think you should watch all the ones we're going to talk about.
We're only going to talk about movies worth seeing.
Yes.
Really, really worth it.
Totally. Yeah.
And we're going to tell you how to see them without paying a whole lot of basins.
Yeah. In fact, we might even be able to guide you to free.
Yep.
But we're going to talk, since it's Halloween, and we're going to talk about horror movies. We're going to start by talking about, I don't know, it's my fucking favorite genre ever, is zombie movies. I've watched more zombie movies than any other genre of film.
As have I.
So it'll be fun. We're going to talk about the early days of the zombie film. So like late 60s to early 80s.
The golden era.
Yeah, it definitely is.
There weren't a ton of them, but the ones that mattered are really, really cool.
Yeah.
The foundation of the genre, the groundbreaking pioneers of the.
Some of them really did shit that didn't even come back around for quite a while afterward. Some of the real early ones were really over the top, more than you would ever expect.
Yep.
Definitely more than you would think.
Yeah, I just actually watched Let's Dead Corpses Lie, which I hadn't even heard of.
Sleeping Corpses Lie.
Sleeping Corpses Lie, whatever, which I hadn't even heard of, and I watched that last night, and I have to admit,
did you like it?
Well, I'll say it starts out with a guy on a cafe racer running around London and some streaking woman, and I was like, I fucking love this movie already. So
one of my favorites.
It's interesting.
Absolutely love
wild, man.
And that was Corey's pick. He wanted to talk about that one, and it actually
nobody talks about that movie, but it's important.
It does have a lot of influence.
From when it happened, it's just
because
crazy.
It's one of the earliest ones.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
But of course, Night of the Living Dead, we're going to talk about that, which started the modern zombie movie. That's not to say that there weren't zombies in movies before 1968.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Night of the Living Dead comes out, but it's all the Haitian
voodoo stuff.
Yeah, like the zombies. Yeah, there was like White Zombie, and there was like I Walked with a Zombie. There's actually all these movies, but it was definitely that old tradition of the voodoo zombie
which
does come back in Zombie by Lucio Fulci's movie Zombie.
And I mean, he pays
major tribute to it.
Yeah, super cool.
You could even argue that the zombie thing goes all the way back to like the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari.
Yeah, he's a somnambulist, but you're right. It's
similar
to the
Frankenstein's a zombie.
Yeah. True. Well, okay, so that's one interesting thing to talk about because he is kind of a zombie, but he's a very unique one. Like it's like the undead, like vampires. You could say were zombies.
Electricity brings Jason back too, though.
Well,
and he's also a zombie that does other shit.
He is a zombie, but
he's a smart zombie.
We're gonna forget about the zombies that we could totally nerd out and argue about and just look at the genre.
Which we'll do.
Yeah.
That's a deep rabbit hole.
Yeah, it is a deep hole.
Yeah, we'll be discussing Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Let Sleeping Corpses Lie, and
Zombie.
And
or
Zombie,
the
Lucio Fulci one, which has some. I just rewatched that last night after watching the Let Sleeping Corpses Lie, and there's a reason I always will go back to that one.
Absolutely.
There is a particular shot in that film that is. Like I was thinking, we were watching, we're like, perfect shot, right there. Yeah, it's so fucking gross and awesome.
Yeah. So I highly recommend all of our listeners to go and watch all those because
if you haven't seen any of these movies, hurry up and watch them tonight, and then tune into the podcast.
I know,
we're gonna talk all about them, and
then you can argue with us in your mind.
Yeah, no, they can argue with
us interact with us,
but I don't want to do that.
Yeah, they can comment on Facebook, YouTube, wherever they're watching it, Instagram, wherever you're not on Instagram, Twitter and Twitch, but wherever you're watching it, you can certainly make a comment because we'd like to know if you've seen a couple of these movies are a little more on the obscure side.
Yeah,
so
you might know something we don't know. It'd be cool to find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of research on all of them. I did some on on just a few of those that we mentioned, but I'm gonna try to cramp some in for tomorrow. So at least I
I'm gonna try to look a little up too. But you know, Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Zombie, and Let Sleeping Corpses Lie. I'm telling you guys, you can't get any better than that.
It's a good way to start off October.
Good way to start off October, right?
Yep.
And then
that's how we started it out.
Well,
We're awesome.
It's good because I needed to focus because I've been like binging a lot of different horror stuff. I was watching Channel Zero actually, Nick, on your recommendation. I watched the first season of it, which I really liked. But and I was kind of like floundering.
It's great and then not good at the same time.
Oh, I just love how low budget it is. It's like
it is low budget, and the one with Roger Hauer in the season is great.
I only did the first season, but
second season, but it makes some. I thought some weaker like story choices and plot choices for the season. However, it does a lot of things right, and it's really worth the watch. I haven't seen the last season of it.
Well, I'm gonna try to watch it all this year.
Me neither.
However, if you're not familiar with Channel Zero, it's based off of a website.
Well, it was
where
Creepypasta, right?
Creepypasta, where you can just submit your own horror stories, and they went through and they would pick a story every year off of Creepypasta and turn it into the Analogy one season of Channel Zero, which is cool. So there's 3 stories. So I'm sure there's some nerd writer out there that just completely. There's 3
Isn't
of them.
that where Slender Man started up?
Mm-hmm.
Did it start up in Creepy?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. There's actually a really great book, and I'm fucking slipping the name of me that I read off of Creepypasta, but it was incredible. So.
Well, but as I was saying though, the fact that you guys did the challenge of doing zombies this week, it forced me to go and start just watching all zombie movies, and I was like, all right, this is exactly what I need to do, is focus on just like one thing.
Yeah. Well, we were doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So we've been doing it for the last 3 nights.
That's great.
Yeah, and if you've been watching like all the newer zombie movies and you're like, God, this stuff is really starting to suck, I'm so annoyed. Thank God this is the last 100th season of Walking Dead, and oh shit, now there's World of Walking Dead that looks like it should be on CW. You can go back to these movies and be like, oh yeah, this is fucking why I love zombie movies.
Yeah.
All worth watching many times.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. Well, we hope.
If you want to see a real live zombie, there's one on TV right now on the debate. Ooh.
Yeah, Pence is like the most ghoulish politician that exists. It's actually appropriate for Halloween.
Yeah, he belongs in the old black and white fucking horror movies.
For real.
The hand crank camera.
Most of them do anyways. They either belong in that or some fucking obscure, weird, fucking psychedelic comic strip that was in the back of a porn magazine, you know?
Yeah.
Stop, you're getting me excited. Pence will be upset at me.
Yeah, right.
Well, let's get everybody excited. So they should tune in tomorrow night.
Yes.
Wherever you are, check out.
When we talk about World War Z,
podcast.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no.
Entertaining for everybody.
With Corey Cudney, that guy.
It'll be all 4 of us.
He made our awesome theme song.
Yeah, he did.
That's me, yeah.
That's Corey. He's the theme song guy.
I'm that dude.
Yeah.
We'll play it on out
it's
for you.
Divine Machine music or whatever. So, but yeah,
Use that for all kinds of shit.
Tomorrow night, 7:00-ish, somewhere 7:30. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll post it.
Okay, it'll be 7:30 tomorrow. I'm gonna play us out with the poster and Corey's song. All right. Good night, guys.